Hi guys, my name's Seb Tudor. I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about the fact that I've now been here for a month. I've been generating these videos and putting them up for, in fact, over a month now. And there are a few things that I've learned and a few things that I thought you guys might find interesting, because it's been really interesting to me to see how I've changed, and some of the things that I've done, and some of the things that I'm having to relearn, and some of the things that I've just felt when doing this stuff. And so, over the last month, I've had a lot of just trying to make things work, trying to work out whether or not I can do certain things, finding that things have broken unexpectedly and putting them back together. And that stuff's all fun for me. I love learning, I love just messing around with stuff. And as a result, I've not touched kind of photo editing or video editing software since I was 15, 16. I'm nearly double that age now, and as a result, it's a case of it's been fun to get back into stuff and work on it at a much higher level than I was able to before, because technology's moved on, and because certain things have become more available, but also just because I've got the freedom to do what I want, instead of having a teacher or someone like that stood behind me trying to tell me what I should be doing with the software or with the hardware or whatever. I've had a lot of fun with making the videos. Some of them obviously dafter than others. Some of them have just been an awful lot of fun to put together, even though they've been serious or miserable. And then in regards to some of the people and some of the things, it's like I've loved taking things that people have talked to me about, that they feel are important, that they feel are core things in their lives that have either caused them problems, or that they could use more clarity on, or that between the two of us, as with the 3Rs, the big thing that I keep referring back to in regards to the strength and solidity of a person, with things like that, those have been ideas that have come out of conversations with clients that have then been reviewed a couple of times in other conversations, and then have become solid things that I very much have at the core of my thinking at the moment. And as a result, bringing these lessons, bringing these observations, bringing these interesting little snippets and things like that out into the fore, that's been a really fun and kind of enlightening experience, because it's meant that each one of these things that I've got written down in a Word document here for me to go back over and check that I've done each one and stuff like that, each time I pick up another different heading, a different title, and go back over the conversation, go and research it, go and look into things, go and gain a wider appreciation in certain instances, stuff like that. It's a case of, once I've had those things to grapple with and bring them along, that's just felt really good to get that out there and get that done. And then kind of the other thing that's really stood out to me is that, beyond the fact that I feel better because I'm with the anger and frustration that I had, that actually drove me to actually go, do you know what? People have told me to write a book. I don't want to write a book, because it's not a conversation. It's not the way that I do things. It's not the way that coaching works. I'm going to go and bring that as a conversation to the internet, and I want to talk to people. I want to talk to the world at large about these things, to try and get that discussion to happen. And I realise that sometimes I ask a whole wave of questions at the end of my videos and things, but I'm interested, I want to know, and having some of the responses, admittedly they haven't been copious by any means at the moment, but having those few responses come back and being able to sit down, look through them, it's been fascinating. It's been, in some cases, to a greater or lesser extent, eye-opening. In some instances, it's been, losing a little faith in humanity with some of the things that people have been talking to me about. But then, whenever I've lost a little, something's happened that's brought a little bit back, at least within the people that have been watching my videos and listening to me and talking to me. And in regards to the people that have been listening to my videos, watching me, who decided to follow me on Twitter or decided to follow me on or go to our Facebook page, Silver Mountain Coaching. With each one of those people, and the people that sent me emails as well, actually, with each one of those people, thank you, because I've started doing this. I didn't know how well it would go. I didn't know what to expect in regards to the response. I didn't know if I'd suddenly lose an awful lot of friends over some of the things that I'm talking about, because I know full well that even within my group of friends there are people that just do not agree with me and will not agree with me on certain things. But I was really surprised to find the people who've been watching, the people who've been taking a look at the stuff that I've been doing. They've all, very much enjoyed, or at least they've told me they very much enjoyed what I'm doing, and they very much they've been very supportive, and they're apparently looking forward to more. And so thank you very much to you guys for actually taking note and wanting to engage in at least part of the conversation, even if it's only one video that kind of rang true for you or that interested you. That's absolutely great, and that's why I've started doing this. The only thing that I feel that I need, that's kind of been a feeling I've had over the last week or so, as I've been realizing that actually I've been doing this for a month, and I've actually learned an awful lot. I've been feeling better. I've been able to do more. I've been less angry because I've had something to channel that anger towards, in regards to actually making videos and getting better at this stuff. The only kind of downside, or the only negative that's kind of pulled me down a little bit, was the fact that I realised that there are a lot of people that have given me some of their time, who have given me support in various ways to help me do this, or who have been supportive enough and positive enough in regards to having the discussion, sending the comments, sending the appreciation my way. And I don't feel like I deserve it yet. I don't feel like I've worked hard enough yet to do that. In which case, one of the things that I want to do moving forward as a result of now getting into this and having a greater appreciation of what's involved and trying to get it done on a more regular basis, not a more regular basis, but as in trying to make sure that I don't slip, that I don't do things wrong, or that I don't break more stuff as I did last week, where my whole audio side of things just went down. Now that I've got all of that kind of set and I've got into the routine of making these videos, I want to start looking at other stuff. And one of those things that I want to start looking at is taking care of myself a little bit more, because at times I've been running myself down a little. I've not been feeling very well, and I've still tried to make videos, and then I'm aware that some of my videos I've looked much more miserable than I actually am, because I'm not feeling great. I need to try and take care of myself a bit better. I need to live up to the things that I'm talking about, and in some instances I feel like I do that already. In others, I realize that I haven't taken enough action yet to feel that I'm living up to those things just yet. And especially considering I'm getting a lot of support and a lot of love from people that both I know and that I don't know. I mean, some of you guys are watching in Sweden and the United States, apparently. And that's great. That's amazing. Hello. But, to make it worth your time to actually watch my content and to join in the discussion that I want to generate around all of these things, I need to start living them a bit more. And as I live them more, I'm going to try and document some of them, especially in regards to things like my fitness. I've mentioned before, since I became a little bit more sedentary, a little more office based, since I finished working for larger companies and started doing this by myself. I have put on a bit of weight. I have become a little less fit, and as a result, I need to regain that. I need to get back on top of things, and that's one of the things that I'm probably going to be documenting as well. So there's that. But otherwise, thank you very much for all of the stuff that you guys have done so far in regards to helping me along. Because even just the positive comments, even just the bringing up of topics and things like that, in the small amount of time I've been doing this, in the small number of people that I've interacted with, that's been like phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I thought this would be a much, it's not been a quick burn by any stretch, but at the same time, it's been, I've managed to gain an awful lot more attention and have an awful lot more conversations and things around this than I ever expected to a month ago. And as a result, thank you very much. And the one thing that I would maybe ask of you guys is that if you have enjoyed the videos that I've made, then we need to get more people into these conversations. We need to broaden this discussion on these various topics. And as a result, if a video has kind of resonated with you, or if you've liked some of the stuff that I've done or said or whatever, then show it to friends, get more people involved in this conversation, because the more people we have in the conversation, then the better the discourse can be, the more ideas we can have, stuff that we've never thought of before can get thrown into the pot, can mix it round and see what comes out. There are other things that I want to go on and do with this channel in regards to actually making differences, helping people, and also just other bigger things that may be more fun. But there are things in the way that kind of slow that down or stop that for the moment, unless we've got more people to help out. But otherwise, thank you very much, guys. And if this is the first video you're watching, then please watch the others before you judge me for this outpouring of thanks. And otherwise, thank you very much. It means an awful lot to me, especially the people that I actually know who have come in and watched my stuff and come in support of me to one extent or another. That means an awful lot, because I've known some of you guys for a long time. I've known some of you guys for barely any time at all, and you guys coming in, taking a look at my content and kind of giving me feedback of one sort or another, that means the world, especially when it's, you guys have come out and you've been overwhelmingly positive. If I'm honest, I didn't expect that. It was something that just didn't register with me, so thank you very much. But otherwise, yes, my name is Seb Tudor, I'm the man on Silver Mountain, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.